Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another Unbalanced Breakfast with Cthulhoops. Alright, so in our last war, in our last war, we had an episode, in our last episode, we had a war against the United Manosaur Stars. Unfortunately, we were not able to claim all of their lands or territories in one war, because when we asked them to cede all of their planets, we were one war score away from being able to declare that war. One measly fucking war score. We should have done it anyways, because right now we're kind of having to scramble a little bit to build frontier outposts here to extend our borders so that they can't reclaim these lands that they just lost. So, bit of a learning lesson, I guess. You know. Sorry, a bit of a learning moment? Learning lesson? Bit of a lesson, I guess, for us to get them to just seed their planets instead of cleanse. But you know, I didn't want to have to deal with the whole stapling of nerves and shit, so I thought this would actually just kind of like reduce the steps for us, or the necessary steps that we have to take here. But oh well. Actually, you know what? Don't build the frontier outpost there. No, stop. And build one over in Ibaka. And I think that should kind of cordon things off a little better. And it's okay if we have a few frontier outposts, because we actually don't have a single frontier outpost currently, which is quite amazing. That is actually like a wet dream of mine.
Research complete.
I often go to sleep dreaming of that and not naked ladies?
Complete.
I don't know, maybe there's something wrong with me. But what else is new, right? You guys can go ahead and upgrade your shit.
Complete.
Fantastic.
System survey.
Arrested
complete.
development.
System survey complete.
Come on, man. Come on, what up with you? Don't be like that. And I think we have another 3 years before we can go to war against the pious Yvzorak Conclave. I don't know why I like saying it that way, but I just do. Actually, it's not 3 years, it's 4 years. Good grief. You know what then? Why don't we just put a break in here now, and then I'll resume the episode once we have
construction complete.
Huckleberry Bloom.
System survey.
Huckleberry, how fucking dare you? Oh well, whatever. Alright, so let's put a break in here now, and then we'll come back once we're able to actually declare war against these guys, because right now it's just gonna be waiting for these ships to be upgraded and shit, so it's gonna be boring as all hell. Right? So we'll be back in a sec. Bye guys. Hey guys, we're back, and we are now able to declare war against the pious Yvzorak Conclave. And after we win this war, we shouldn't have to wait too long to go to war against the United Manosaur. Now, I could get them to cleanse some of their planets, but, actually, maybe that's not the worst idea in the world. Instead of getting them to seed, let's just cleanse and then take the one remaining. Cleanse all but one, I think might be a good idea. So, we'll get them to leave their... Oh, actually, you know what? They do already leave it. Okay, great. So we can actually get them to just maybe cleanse all their stuff. And then we'll just get them to seed. Ah, shit. See here, we're getting a little close in terms of a war score. So we'll do the 2 there. And then we'll, we need 18. Crap, I don't know if that's gonna work. Shit. So maybe don't cleanse Bolthar either? Or cleanse this one, Atmar. So instead of that, we go with that. There we go. So they'll cleanse most of their planets, except for their capital, the other planet that's inside their capital, and Bolthor here. I think that should be good. But otherwise, we should be taking all of their stuff. I'm fairly certain. I'm just gonna make doubly sure that we are in fact getting them to cleanse all of their planets. Yep, and then we'll see the rest. And I think that's good. That's their actual capital. Cool. And that's somewhere in Atmir. Atmir? Oh, up there. Actually, you know what? We are getting them to cleanse Bolthor. Fantastic. Alright, let's do this.
Declared war.
Hopefully that wasn't a mistake. It might have been. I don't know. But, hey, it's another learning opportunity, right? And you guys can move on into Batriram. There we go. Should be a fairly easy fight. We could even afford to split up our fleets here into 6 instead of the 3. But even with the 3 only instead of the 6, we should be able to win this war fairly easily. And I'd be very surprised if they actually got to destroy a Corvette, even a single Corvette. And actually, we lost a cruiser, so I'm even more surprised than usual. You guys are moving on to Vra. Great, thank you very much. And y'all are already bombarding. How lovely. Oh, look at that. Yay, we get to form federations? Oh my god, that is the best. It's not. It really has no bearing on us whatsoever. Actually, you know what? Considering that we are in fact a race of genocidal plant people
Enemy planet secure.
who have no notion of diplomacy whatsoever,
Construction complete.
maybe it should be a lot easier for us to go through that branch of traditions. Then again, I mean, you can always revert back to, or you can always change to non. What's it actually called? We can actually change it to non-fanatic purifiers just by removing the civic there. So I guess that might make things a little too gamey, too cheaty, perhaps. So I understand the decision not to do that. And y'all are moving. Great. First Bion Armada, you guys ready to attack? Not quite, but you're getting there. You're getting there.
Complete.
Security wing. Psst. Security wing. Because you guys are birds. Ha. Clever. Clever, clever. Look at us though. We're called Spear of Spine. Sounds really intimidating. Security wing. Like, what the fuck? It just sounds like some kind of like, I don't know, really low budget security firm. Like a bunch of, rent-a-cops. Or rent-a-mall cops, even. Just trying to sound intimidating and shit. I don't know. It's not like I know anything about anything, really, so.
Construction complete. Situation.
Is there a reason why you fired some plasma shots into the sun? Or into their star? I mean, I'm not complaining, but I'm just kind of curious. Just asking for a friend, you know? And... you know what? We might actually be able to, complete this campaign within this episode. It'll have to be, well, edited here and there, because I'll have to account for the whole waiting for truces to expire and shit, but still, we might actually be able to, this might actually even be the last, episode. I don't know, I mean, you guys will know before I do. Well, actually, I'll know before you do, but you guys know what I'm talking about, right? You know what? Fuck the remaining planetary fortifications, just land. Our Spear of Spine? Fear no one. Unless they're maybe playing rock, paper, scissors, and then something can break the spear or something. Yeah, actually, let's just go back to make sure that their planetary fortifications are zeroed out. Perfect. You guys are attacking. Good for you. You guys are resting. Not good for you. Move on over to Kahalachalachalajom. Perfect. Svrak is ours? Ah, we're at 100% war score. And let's see the territory change. Oh, bing pot! We did it. Oh, these bitches. Nice. So that means we only have a few planets where we need to modify species. which reduces the chances of them rebelling on us and shit. So that's why I wanted to go this route rather than the other way around. You can be not charismatic and not strong, thank you very much, because we will turn you into delicious nerve stapled food. Not galaxy species, please. Oh wait, are these the only ones within our... Really? Gotta say, I'm a little surprised. I thought we'd have more alien species, but clearly that is not the case. Huh. Look at that. Wow. I don't understand why the salad people are moving around onto different places, but I guess the different temperatures don't really bother them? That's why they just, you know, fucking tutoring around, buggering off, and doing weird other verbs that don't actually mean moving. But whatever. And how many more years until we can go to war against the United Mantisaur? We've got 3 more years. You know what? Let's put another break in here, and then we'll come back once we have, or do you guys want to... No, let's not. Their nerves have been stapled, so they're rendered docile. Great. So let's put a break in here, and then we'll come back once we have, once this truce has expired again. So, yeah, we'll be back in a sec. And we're back. But before we proceed and attack the United Mantisaur stars, I just wanted to show you guys that I have started the construction of a Dyson Sphere site. I don't think it's actually gonna do anything. I think this is basically the platform that starts the construction of the Dyson Sphere. So it's not the Dyson Sphere frame or anything at all. So I don't know if we'll actually be able to construct a Dyson Sphere or any megastructure in this playthrough. But in the next series, I'll definitely try to aim for it if we can. But yeah. Alright, so let's get them to cleanse most of their planets. Or you know what? They only have 4 planets left. Should we just... Let's not leave them to kill their own people. Let's kill them all with our own hands. I mean, our own tendrils, maybe? I've never actually established what the anatomy of our species is. Besides, we also rapidly underwent some weird-ass evolution things, so I'm doubly unsure now. But yeah, let's just get them to seed their planets rather than to cleanse them.
We have declared
because this is the final countdown. Second Bion Armada, go ahead, attack their new routes. Third Bion Armada, attack Mossholm. And then we'll all converge on Nodox or something. Oh, you know what? Let's say, make it more poetic. Go after their golden flower. We'll leave their capital system for last. It's a little bit of a game of cat and mouse, isn't it? Right? Because at this point, we're so powerful that there's no chance of them making any impact on us whatsoever. They could basically get all their ships and all their cities, everything that they own, and just form it, mash it all together into a giant space ball, and then hurl it at our capital planet, and it would still not make an impact. They can take all of the planets within their territory, mash those up into a giant, like, Katamari style, like, space ball, and hurl that at us, and that would still do nothing. That is how amazing we are right now. I mean, in comparison to them. So, you know. Even compared to, like, the Call of Cthulhu campaign that we had, I think we're actually more powerful than than I've ever been in any Stellaris playthrough. That's incredible. I mean, and I'm kind of tooting my own horn here, but whatever. Go ahead, begin the invasion. Mossholm as well. And Paradise? Not quite. You guys are a little lagging behind there, Bion Armada. We were supposed to do like a synchronized invasion thing, it could have been the new Olympic sport, but sadly, because of the first Bion Armada, the Salad Olympics will never appreciate it. Great. You guys start moving over to new routes, and that's it. Before we could even take over their capital planet, they have just straight up, surrendered. But here's what we're gonna do. Instead of actually, stapling their nerves, this is going to be the last giant middle finger to the United Mandasura. Actually, to everyone who is not us. It's gonna be a giant middle finger to everyone who's not us, is what I'm trying to say here. If you guys, have already landed there, right? And so instead of stapling their nerves, we're going to let them experience the excruciating pain that is the utter annihilation of their species. Because if we staple their nerves, their motions are dead, they can't feel anything, so when they're being pulverized into mulch, into fertilizer, and being used as soil for our younglings, they won't experience any of it. They won't feel a darn thing.
Construction complete.
So instead, we're not gonna staple their nerves. We will, however, turn them delicious, but that's going to be the extent of what we do to them. And look at this. There is no difference between Empire or Galaxy species, meaning that everyone is within our territory. All of these guys. They're all ours to toy with now. And they will all die. Every last one of them. All of them.
Situation log updated.
And it will be glorious, I assure you. Although I might not actually record the time it takes to exterminate them. What I might do is I might come back. I might put a break in here and then come back when we're like maybe a month away from purging them, and then you guys can witness the final countdown, as it were. Kari, have these guys been purged yet? Not quite. It's gonna be another 6 months before these guys get purged, so that's kind of unfortunate there, but oh well, that's okay. New Routes, I believe, does not currently have any kind of military presence beyond the militia and garrison. So let's get some armies up on New Routes here. Fantastic. Now we shouldn't be facing much unrest. I mean, we still are, but if they decide to have an uprising, we'll be ready. We will be ready. So I think it's gonna be another 6 months before we can see the Yvzorak finally die off. Actually, yeah, they are, as far as I can tell, all dying. I don't think any Yvzorak live outside of their actual territory here. I could be mistaken, but I don't remember seeing any Yvzorak outside of the, yeah, we're good. And I don't know what's happening with these guys, so I decided to establish a couple colonies here, so we can wipe them out. So it's gonna be interesting, I think. I don't know. But yeah, these guys will actually get wiped out before the other dudes. Yeah, I think what they might have like tried to escape our massacring efforts by, I don't know, sneakily colonizing another planet. I don't exactly know what happened. I think it was a bug that just kind of got out of hand. But whatever. As long as we get to destroy them, it's all good. And Arrail, I believe? Or no, Array 1 or whatever. There we go. Nice. Fantastic. And we're not even gonna put these into sectors. Nope. That's how good it gonna be. Go ahead. Upgrade. Can you upgrade, please? Upgrade. Upgrade. And upgrade. Perfect. Alright, well, I'll be back. Once we have wiped out the... Or once we're like a month away from wiping these guys out. So yeah. Actually, did we wipe out the Zorak? We did. We did wipe out the Zorak. Oh damn. They're gone. Now we're down to 3. Alright, so I'll be back in a sec. And we're back. So I just wanted you guys to join me for the last little bits of the well, the remaining lives of the Xenos scum, as we're about to watch every single last Xeno in the entire galaxy get wiped out simultaneously. And we're gonna see this, the lights on this planet all go out at once. Hopefully, if all works out according to plan. But we'll see. Because we have, what, 2 weeks left until these guys are dead? So let's just let time pass rather slowly and watch them all snuff it. All at once. And here we go, guys. Here we go. You guys ready? What the f... There we go. Bam. Just like that. Oh shit! It actually happened! Oh my god, that's incredible. That is absolutely just incredible. Oh man. That was glorious. Look at that. And you know what? We don't need that. We don't need that at all. Look, I get it. We're losing a little bit of territory there, but that's okay. Because we have, in fact, cleansed the entire galaxy of all animal life. All animal and plant life. Well, sentient plant life, that is. So all that remains are the salad species. Holy shit, we actually did it. This is incredible. My god. I genuinely feel accomplished. I'm kind of sad that the emblem isn't quite centered in the center of the galaxy here. But you know what? That's okay. As far as accomplishments go, that's still pretty fair, I would say. And for our last little bit here, I mean, I was actually gonna zoom in on this guy to do my little, you know, last little goodbyes to this series, but that dreadnought is dreadfully loud. So instead, we're actually gonna go over to our Dyson sphere that is being constructed. And yeah, it's being constructed. It's about halfway to completing the frame, but it's gonna take a little while. So I don't think I'll be showing the construction of this. Hopefully, we'll actually be able to manage in our next series, but we'll see. Again, I haven't really decided on what we're going to do for our next series, but it's going to be different from the but it's going to be very different from this playthrough. So I think I'm actually leaning towards a xenophilic playthrough on hard, and we're going to try to form federations and be all diplomatic and shit. But then we're going to be playing as a robot species, or as a species that wants to become robotic, maybe? So that's kind of the goal for now. I might change my mind and we might actually go spiritualistic. But as it stands, my goal is to play as a race that wants to go with the synthetic ascendancy idea thing. So yeah, wow, that was actually quite a ride. And you know what, the series actually didn't last as long as I thought it would. Maybe it's because Utopia really kind of sped things up a little bit. Despite this being a large galaxy, we actually ended things a lot faster than we did with the Red Steckled Elbermong and the Starspawn of Cthulhu series as well. So yeah, thank you guys. I just wanted to take this moment to say thank you guys so much for keeping up with the series. I know there was a handful of you that just, every time the video came out, you just jump on that right away. And you guys know who you are. You guys are like the best audience ever. And I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who showed their support by either leaving a comment, leaving a like, or even taking time out of your busy day to watch me fail and flail and ramble on and talk about irrelevant drivel. I mean, despite all the failing and flailing, we were still able to successfully wipe out the entire galaxy of all Xeno scum. Holy shit. I'm genuinely feeling accomplished right now. I don't know what else I've done in my life that's as good. I mean, graduating from university? Not nearly as good as what I've done here. Well, I mean, don't tell my, don't tell anyone else I said that, but, you guys know. I'm kidding, of course. But, yeah, holy crap. I don't know what else to say, but, again, thank you guys so much for following with the series. Thank you for your comments, thank you for your likes. And, if if you're joining us, because of this series, welcome, and I hope to see you guys in the next Stellaris Utopia campaign, which will, I think, come out tomorrow, if all goes according to plan. But I have a new computer on its way over, so we'll see if that. Well, I'm trying to make sure that doesn't interfere with our recording plans, but we'll see. And hopefully, in our next series, we should see a, at least one megastructure be complete. But yeah, for now, I will leave you with this glorious, rather misshapen circular empire border. Look at that. Holy shit. The vegetables have succeeded. The salad have successfully cleansed the entire galaxy of animal and Xeno filth. And the reason why we went after other plant species is because they were harboring and willing to work with the animal filth. And that is a big no-no. So for now, we'll leave you off with this glorious image. The salads have succeeded. If you are, in fact, a meat eater or a plant eater, you might not want to live in this galaxy or this universe, because you know what? The vengeful vegetables, they're not satisfied. No. They see other galaxies out there, like look at this one, and that one too. They see other galaxies, they know they exist. They're coming for you. Oh, they're coming for you. So, yeah, that's all I have to say about that. So, thank you guys again so much for your undying support. It has been absolutely just an amazing ride with you guys, and I'm looking forward to the next Stellaris campaign, and I hope you guys are as well. So for now, thank you so much for watching, and have an amazing breakfast.